Yo, what's happening, y'all? Jinsula here. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing some more Pokemon TCG Pocket gameplay. And before we continue, I want to talk about what I did yesterday, which yielded some very positive results. So, I was doing a little research on Pokemon TCG Pocket. I wanted to see what other players are doing when it comes to this game. And something that I discovered is that players who are starting off their accounts are actually re-rolling their accounts if they do not get any good cards from the initial booster packs. So I tested this out. I wanted to see if this actually works, and lo and behold, after a couple of re-rolls, I was able to pick up a very, very good card. And because of this, I decided to keep this account as it is. And for today, I want to see how it does in battles, because that is the next thing in the TCG game that I want to try out. And it was also the part of the game that I was most looking forward to, because when it came to the original Pokemon Trading Card Game, the battling was actually the part that I really enjoyed, and I wanted to see how it was within this particular game. Now, something else I wanted to point out is that there's actually a free trial for this premium pass, which has a lot of nice perks to it. I don't know if I'm going to actually pay the $10 a month subscription to keep it going, but for now, I'm actually really enjoying it. I think it does give you some substantial rewards. So if you're just starting off in this Pokemon trading card game, then I do suggest you at least start this premium trial. I think for about 1 week, it gives you all the benefits of this premium pass without actually having to pay for it, which I think is a pretty sweet deal. And you can actually cancel it before that trial period runs out. So if you do not want to spend any money in this game and you want to go fully free to play, then that is definitely something you should do at the very least. All right, so let's actually open up a pack before we jump into battles. I'm actually wanting to open up more of the Pikachu packs because I do not know if the offerings of these packs are different based on whatever pack you buy. But at least for now, I've been doing mainly these Mewtwo packs, and I feel like I've been neglecting the Pikachu packs. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually spend a gold to get this here to be able to open it, and yeah, let's see what we end up getting. And I also found out that there might be a difference in the rarity of the cards that you get if there is a slight bend in any of the packs. I'm not too sure if that is actually legit, but I've been seeing some content creators talk about that, so I'm naturally just checking some of these packs before I... Alright, so like this one, there's like a bend there. I'm gonna see if this actually holds up, because there is something called God Packs where you get a whole bunch of rare cards out of that pack. I want to see if this actually does it. Alright, so I can already tell this is not one of those God Packs. In fact, I don't even think it's going to be a good pack. Alright, bunch of cards I don't have. Right here. Alright. Yeah, that was incredibly disappointing. But let's see if I can open up any more packs by completing missions. It just seems like when you're starting off in this game, that's one of the main ways you could get a whole bunch of cards. It's by completing these daily and weekly missions, and that's going to allow you to get a lot more of those hourglasses to open up more packs. So yeah, let's see here. It doesn't look like I completed any missions, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get some more of these hourglasses when I start battling, because apparently that's a thing. So here we go. Here you can battle against AI opponents or players from around the world. Let's start by checking out the rules in the guide. Alright, so let's see the rules for this version of the trading card game battles. You'll receive a deck once you complete part 6 of the battle guide, Evolve Your Pokemon. Alright, so let's get battling. Let's actually try this out. Alright, so here we go. This is basically, I'm assuming, like a tutorial. Cards aren't only for collecting. They could also be used for battle. Let's take a look at this Pikachu card. Alright, you can see with this Pikachu card, I gotta hold it. It's got 60 HP. Yes, we know. Gnaw, it deals 20 damage. Now I could use this to launch an attack against your opponents. Something I'm noticing is that there's not energy, maybe? Card near are in the play zone, and the card on the other side are your opponents in play zone. So something with the original Pokemon trading card game, like the battles of that game, is that you would have these energy cards, and you would use those energy cards to actually play certain Pokemon. But it looks like some of the rules are very different for this version of the trading card game, because I don't see any energy there. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Let's keep this going. All right, we're gonna actually I'm gonna just try to steamroll through this tutorial. I think I know most of these rules already. Cool. All right, and then you got the battle ready board. It's very much like the original game. Again, I'm wondering if you're gonna need to use energy like in the original game. That's kind of like the mana that you need. Like, if you look at the costs for all the different moves, I don't necessarily see any special costs. Actually, some of them do actually require it. So I do see on the corner here, there is like an energy button. I'm wondering if that is something that you actually use. Oh wow, the energy, but yeah, I guess you just use it. The animations are really cool. I will say the animations look great. Just little bits of polish. You know, I think that's cool. Oh, attach energy. All right, here we go. So, yeah, they're probably using a lot of the same rules. Maybe I'm just overthinking it based on this tutorial. Yeah, I knew it. This is the energy. So, you can use energy, attach it to Pikachu. There you go. Ah, I see. Okay. Pikachu now has 1 lightning energy. You can now use it to use its attack. No, okay. I see how it goes. Okay. So, there is an energy mechanic. That's how you use the battle. I see in the corner there, it has a grass type energy. I had the electric type energy. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And you can see there, I'm getting all the hourglasses. I really do feel like when it comes to this game, one of the big things is that they have to make the battling very basic. Because for a lot of people, I feel like the collecting aspect is what's going to drive a lot of people to actually play this game. And the battling aspect, I don't necessarily know how competitive it actually is, but based on everything that I've seen among other content creators, is that the battling is actually the crux of what a lot of players want to do when it comes to this game. So, yeah, let's see what happens here. Alright, boom, that hurts. Alright, now I'm gonna put up this Pikachu. I'm assuming it's going to be... Alright, so they're basically just going over all the basics of the TCG game. This is very similar to what I used to experience as a kid playing this game. But back in the day, it was very pay to win. Like, if you had decks that had a whole bunch of holofoils and legendaries, like, you had a very easy time beating a lot of your friends who were just using basic decks. Like, there was a good element of strategy involved, and of course luck, because it all depends on, like, what you draw. But yeah, I felt like the gameplay itself was incredibly basic, and that's what really made it such a very effective and very fun game at the end of the day. Alright, so let's see here. It needs 4 energy, totally understandable. Let's see, end turn. Is that really it? This is such a basic tutorial. Like, if you cannot figure out how to play this Pokemon TCG game after going through this basic of a tutorial, like, I don't know how I can help you there. But yeah, let's see. Let's do rollout. That's going to knock out this Charizard. Cool. I'm assuming the 6th mission in this tutorial is going to talk about resistances and weaknesses. That was definitely something that played a role in the original game. Oh, it's actually going to ask me to evolve. And I'm assuming they're going to get into the type weaknesses and strengths later on. Alright, I'm assuming, yep. This is all stuff that anyone who has played this game back in the day should be familiar with. Ooh, that looks cool. The animations are great. Like, this is awesome. Like, I love how you can just, like, slam down the card when you're evolving these Pokemon. I just feel like that's so cool. Alright, let's do this Crimson Storm. Knock out this Raichu. Boom, there you go. Very straightforward game. Yeah. I can see myself having a lot of fun with this once I get myself a very large collection of Pokemon cards. It's just like, it's this. So the thing that I always liked about Pokemon Go is that it gave you the fantasy of being a Pokemon trainer in the real world. The thing with this game is actually bringing back a lot of those memories of playing the Pokemon Trading Card Game as a kid. Like the idea of opening packs, the excitement, the anticipation of opening packs, hoping for some holofoil cards or some really powerful rares, and then of course creating decks and battling against your friends. That was something that I really enjoyed back in the day. So You know, this is bringing in a lot of nostalgia, and I think that's the general appeal of this game. Like, if you're someone who played the original trading card game, you're gonna love playing this game. And if you're someone who did not play the original trading card game, then this is going to be a great introduction into something that is a lot of fun. So I'm really glad that this game exists, to be honest with you. I just feel like this is something that I've always wanted. Something like where I could play the Pokemon trading card game through my phone. I just feel like as an adult that grew up on these games, this is something that I've always kind of wanted. So yeah, here we go. Looks like this is a deck that I'm borrowing. I don't know. Oh, there is actually an auto battle feature with this as well. That's interesting. I'm actually going to try that out. I want to see how smart the AI is when it comes to battling. Let's see how it goes. All right, here we go. This is my first ever battle. It's against the AI, so I don't necessarily know how effective that's going to be. All right, here we go. Let's see how the auto battling goes. Draw 2 cards. Cool. Professor Willow is such a classic Pokemon card. From the original games, it was actually a pretty powerful card. Like, people who had a couple of Professor Oaks in their deck, they usually had a leg up versus any player who did not have any of those cards in their deck. Just because the power of card drawing is something that you should never underestimate. I think it goes for any trading card game like Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone. Like, if you're able to draw cards and cycle through your deck, like, you're going to be so much more powerful compared to other players. Pokeball, I remember that card as well. Oof, that was another really strong card. Alright, here we go. My Pokemon's dealing... They already got a victory point. What the heck? Alright, so... I don't know if the AI is being smart, but it has been playing the way that I would typically play, where I would just be attaching a lot of energy into the game, or into my active Pokemon, and then just unleashing some very powerful attacks. That's typically how I've been playing. Alright, I don't know what just happened. Ooh, okay. I see. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 50 damage for each head. I got 2 tails, so that sucks. But I have faith that Pinsir is going to do well. I feel like this deck is awful. It doesn't really have that many powerful cards. Cool. We're going to start evolving. We're going to start attaching energy. Why are we using Bite? Okay, I guess... You know, I'm just going to trust the computer that it's knowing what it's doing. I feel like at this point I should be manualing, but... Alright, Cottony. Let's attach some energy. Let's put out Cottony. I'm literally just watching it go, playing for me. I don't know if this is how you should be playing this card game, by any means, like, especially if you're going up against human opponents. I definitely suggest doing more manual runs when it comes to this, so that you have more control, because the computer may not necessarily do all the most efficient moves, and that seems to be the case right here, because, oh my goodness, it looks like they're about to get their second victory point, and that's not going to be good. Oh, here we go. Bring in Parasect. Alright. There we go. Alright. One more victory point. I gotta discard something. Okay, let's discard this one. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, it's just telling me what I have in my discard. Okay. Yeah, this is an easy win, because I just do slash and it's over. Kaboom. And there you go, 3 victory points. Okay, so the computer knew what it was doing. I'm assuming it's going to have some sort of good AI, I guess. But yeah, when it comes to actual battles against other players, I'm pretty much gonna manual it, because that's going to be the fun of the game. So yeah, there you have it. This is the battling aspect of the TCG Pocket game. Thank you for going through the tutorial with me. I know that must have been mind-numbing, but pretty fun. Yeah, as my collection grows, actually, I think I might be able to open up one more pack before I end this video. Let's do that. Oh, and it looks like it decided to reset my game. Okay. I don't know if that's intentional. But yeah, here we go. Let's open up one more pack, and we'll call it a day. Now, I'm very curious to see if I can end up with a God pack. Now, that would be a way to end this video. I know I'm just starting to play this game, and that doesn't necessarily mean, like, I'm gonna get lucky right off the bat. All right, here we go. There's that bent corner pack that I've been hearing so much about. And let's see what I get. All right, it's not a god pack. And oh god, it's not even a good pack. Ekans, that's a new one. Brock, that's a new one. And Mineshaw, that's okay. All right, some new entries there. Cool, cool. I want to get the Mew, because in case you didn't know, you could actually get a Mew if you complete your Kanto Pokedex. And that's something I'm definitely going to be working on. I'm getting pretty far into there. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding the TCG Pocket game that's currently out on mobile. Are you playing this game? Are you enjoying this game? And what do you think about the battle system in this game? Do you feel like it's a pretty straightforward process? Do you feel like they could have done something different? Definitely share those thoughts and let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.